Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Terraria Stars Above. Today we'll get back into some gameplay. We have 3 hours of gameplay so far, and we have a lot in this episode that we will be doing. Load up the world. I'm currently, well, no, I was at home before, but I have improved my setup. I've grabbed one of my monitors. Like, it's not really a monitor. It's a monitor, but it's not that good. The quality is really bad on it. Like, compared to my laptop, not that good. Like, it is impossible to see on this thing. But it is bigger, so it's easier to do editing and whatnot. So, I'm using it for the time being. Well, I'll see if I like it more. Not nice to look at, but I do know what happens. Anyways, today's episode, I actually don't remember what happens. Well, I do remember what happens, but I don't remember everything because I'm voicing over it now. So, I played for around 4 hours, and I'm going to split into 2 videos, hopefully around 30 minutes each. Don't want to be as long as the first episode. Also, on my previous episode, I got not a comment in the YouTube, but a comment from one of my friends saying like the time-lapse part wasn't as conducive to the effectiveness of the video or the entertainment value. So I'm gonna try not to do a time-lapse in this one and rather just skip over and summarize what happens. So appreciate that advice. And also, happy birthday to my friend if they see this, which I'll tell them that I'm saying happy birthday to them. It's their birthday on the day of recording, which I'll probably post this tomorrow. So happy late birthday if you're saying this. Anyways, happy birthday again. Congrats, I don't know how old they're becoming, 19, 20? Probably 20. I think they're older than me. I'm 19. Anyways, so, going down caves, still got a gold pickaxe. Not much happening currently, so let's skip to something more entertaining. Just did some mining, not too much. There is this new NPC that we've got from beating Eye Cthulhu, the Alchemist. This guy sells a mixture of some potions, not all of them, but like a luck potion, healing potion, mana potion. Later on, he gets potions that teleport you to the jungle, to hell, to the underworld, to the left to right beaches. Pretty useful overall on the Alchemist mod. It's mainly not too much added content or like items, but just being able to buy potions. There is the operator, which doesn't spawn in for a while, but also very useful NPC to have. But as you saw earlier, we have essences, which you'll see later on when I actually craft it. But essences drop initial bosses, which I believe I touched on last episode. One of them is the Konpaku Katana, and pretty much how it works. Well, actually, no, I haven't made it yet. I'm not telling you how it works. Oh, we also have the I believe the brewer, the girl with orange hair that we put next to the other guy. But he had, I don't know if I looked at it. Maybe I did, or maybe I'm just forgetting. Anyways, she has she sells every potion in base Terraria, such as Iron Skin, Regen, Life Force, Wrath, Rage, Endurance, Summoning. Every base potion, so it's kind of expensive to an extent. Can be a little expensive, but it's worth it. Like if you'd rather just get money and buy the potions instead of crafting them yourself, which personally I've never crafted potions myself, but hey, I'll take it. Anyways, working on the elevator right now, which didn't go too well because I kept getting off center, which is very annoying. I kept having to break more blocks to continue down the elevator. Normally I have this one other mod called Louis AFK, Lui AFK. It adds some more useful features like instant elevator, instant bridge, instant platform. However, it also adds stuff like unlimited mana, where it gives me unlimited mana as long as I have it in my inventory. And I'm like, if I have it, I feel like I'll be tempted to use that, and I'd rather just do a base one and not have to deal with that happening. Ooh, another life crystal, that's good. We can get some more health going. Okay, it's nice, it's nice. Anyways. Ooh, pressure plate, almost got hit. I got hit on the first go. Ooh, diamond tree, oh that is rare, I think. I don't know. I don't remember seeing gemcorn trees much back in my mobile playthroughs, but maybe it's just been a while. Anyways, moving on to the next clip. Hopefully we have something more interesting than just mining. Quick interlude, blue mushroom biome, very good for mining ores, for getting chests, for getting life crystals. It's very bright, very easy to farm. It's a little bit hard when you get hard mode enemies there, a little bit difficult. I got stuck at this crab statue for so long. It's very neat that you can just find these naturally summoning crab statues that just work. It's very funny. But ooh, magic mirror, that... Oh wait, I already had one. Magic mirror. Kinda hard to see with the bad monitor. Anyways, let's get an Cthulhu summon. We could fight them again if need be. More resources, never hurts anyone. But yeah, just wanted to touch up on blue mushroom biome. Time for something fun. The first modded weapon of the playthrough. Okay, we got enough tungsten for mining. And we made the Kanpaku Katana. And despite its name being a katana, it's a ranged weapon. Oh, it's a summon damage. So pretty much, I can barely read the description on that. But the general gist of it is when you hold it, it summons a minion or summon that just stays around you, floats around you, and shoots bullets pretty slowly towards enemies. And when you get close to enemies, it does more damage. When I hold it, you'll see what I mean. But on top of that, you can also use it to shoot by itself. You don't have to, it doesn't only use the summon. But as you see, there's a small wing around me, and then I can also shoot. And then that ghost thing next to the shark is what's shooting. As you can see, it targets the enemy, it goes over and shoots them. Personally, it's not the most useful thing. It's good early on. It shoots 2 blocks, does decent damage for early game. You can see. Shooting myself. Summon, I don't really know why it's useful, because it shoots kind of slowly and does the same damage. So I guess a slight damage increase. And it's not always there. Like most summon weapons in Terraria, you summon it and you let it be. This one is more does summon damage and just a little extra help. But, I can't hit the owl. I guess it's calm against neutral and, well, peaceful enemies. Still an enemy though, because I can kill it. Anyways, that's the Kanpaku Katana. Let's see if we do a boss fight with it soon. Another modded thing that we get to do is the upgrade 3. As you see, we beat King Slime and Cthulhu, and we got 2 upgrades here. This one, if I remember correctly, increases damage reduction and armor penetration over time? Or maybe just damage reduction. And the other one, every 5 attacks does 30% extra damage. So every 5th attack, more damage. So, it starts off pretty basic. Well, it's the first 2 bosses of the game. And the Astrolabe. This is very interesting. I recently unlocked this from Cthulhu, I believe. It pretty much lets me go to other planets. As you can see, there's an entire map here. And there's a lot of planets to go to. Personally, well, I won't spoil too much. We have Homeworld, which is base game, Terraria. As you can see in the bottom left, it has a threat level, stellograph level required, and a difficulty? No, drops, or rewards. I can't read it whatsoever. It is impossible to read. Anyways, it has rewards. Or like what you can do there. There's Observatory Hyperborea. That is like the hub world, kind of. There's I can't like spoil it. I don't know. Like, I gave myself past me gave future me a long time to read some stuff and not enough time to read other stuff. But both situations are not good for me. Asteroid Field. This one has some other stuff going on. Mayan Station Ares. Serpents. So pretty much, there's a jungle planet, there's a crimson planet, there's a corruption planet, And then there's some other planets and places to go that can either have loot for upgrading weapons or just getting useful materials that will help me later on. Off to our first planet. Every time it does saving world stuff. And here we are, Observatory Hyperborea. So one thing you may notice, there's some dialogue here. Let me actually give me some more space so I can see better. Hopefully this works. Yeah, that's good enough. We finally meet Asphodine here. Actually, the observatory is better than it is. So pretty much, summary. We use these to navigate. Mostly. Galaxy, the Moai galaxy is freezing over. Oh god, what is happening to this galaxy? And we only survive because our sun is pretty nice. How are we gonna solve this? I wish I knew what the other options did. I chose the worst option because now Asphidine's making fun of me. And like, okay, bro. Sure. Anyways, sure, lay down me. A lot of text to go through here. We need a stellar glyph. This is what we use, as you saw earlier in the menu. It allows us to go to more and different planets. And we need one type of each gemstone, pretty easy. And now in the home, which you'll see later, it's very cool. I won't spoil anything. Yet. But yep, some more stuff. We should take a grappling hook. As you can see, well, there's nothing you can see, but still in the dialogue. I gotta stop saying, as you can see, like, there's nothing to see. Unless I'm in a boss fight, then, well, you can see everything that's going on. So this is most likely episode 2, well, it has to be episode 2. But, based off how much I'm filmed, I'm either on episode 7, if I can split this recording to 2 episodes, or episode 10, if this recording becomes 3 episodes. But then all the other, I don't know, there's more happening in each one, so there's less I can cut out, because, well, more is actually happening than me just mining all the time. So I want to talk more, and like actually show you what's happening, which overall increases how long a video is going to be. But I'm going to try keeping these short and sweet. They're not really separated by content, they're just more so separated by some ounce or something. I can't die, which is nice. It just bounces me. There's not much to explore. But as you saw earlier, I was trying to break the block. I couldn't. Because in all of these planets, you can't break blocks, you can't place blocks, you can't fly. Later on, when I have wings, you can't fly. And there's some other stuff you can't do. But pretty much you can't edit with the world anyways. Some of them do have chests and you can kill enemies and whatnot. But, oh, you can craft and stuff if there is something to craft with. But usually there's chest. And over here is the root or whatnot. That's a crafting place. I just go and explore the place a bit more. Like there's Asphodines and Emadani's house, I believe. Yeah, dummies here, which is annoying because I can't use them to train. But overall, the planets are very scenic. Like this one especially has it doesn't have hyperbolic. No, that's not it. Oh, I'm trying to remember what the planet from the thing from Dragon Ball is. The hyperbolic time stream is inside the tower. The leaning tower of Pisa, obviously. That's a cool ladder though, like how they combine 2 grey looking ropes or chains together to make a ladder. That's actually very... They have an observatory, nice. They have different rings. I love how I try to take their money first thing. Sadly I cannot. It's for them to have and not me. Some boxes over there, okay. And then over here at the root, we currently do not have the gemstones, and this is the only place we can craft with. Oh, craft a stellar glyph. Stellar glyph. Anyways, without the stellar glyph, we can still only go to either our base planet or here. So we can leave any other planet. Tucana, Serpents can't go, Kylum can't go, Corvus, Aquarius. I haven't been to Aquarius yet. I should go there in my next time I play.
Okay.
Back here again. Homeworld. Okay, and we are back to Earth. Is that a movie? Back to Earth? I know Back to the Future is. I don't think Back to Earth is a...
Sorry.
Down to
There's not
Earth
much
is the
to do
same.
right now.
Anyways. Let's see if we do anything cool soon. Maybe this won't be so bad, because I just cut 30 minutes of footage. As you can see, we have reached max health, 400 out of 400, very nice. We went to the jungle, mainly, to get heart crystals since they spawn there the most. And we are about to craft a stellar I can't speak. Stellar glyph. Yeah, stellar glyph. I don't know why I'm checking... Oh, yes. I turned off the thing where it always say like, oh, excavator update, yada yada, in chat every time I join a world. Stellar glyph, one of each jewel, lets me go to other places, and then stellar foci. Stellar foci, very good. Whenever you go to a new planet, you can get stellar foci, which go onto the stellar glyph. And each, like, higher tiers, you can have more stellar foci. They do different things, like increase how much coins enemies drop, increase how much health you go in with,
What do you need?
increase, I believe luck is one of them, how much defense you have, so it makes your time easier or like overall better when you go to these different planets. We got a new one here, tier 2 one, which is when we got full health, and this one pretty much take what amount of damage we take, 15%, over time it heals us of that 50% of the damage we take. So say we take 100 damage, that's 15 health we would get back, and then 10% of that we would get per second. So we get 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, so after 10 seconds we get that health back. Overall, it's not too useful because it's not too much healing, because it's 15% of the damage, 10%, so really we're getting 1.5% of the damage we took. And if we take 400 damage, we're dead, so you know. It won't heal too much, but it's decent early on when we're not taking absurd quantities of damage. Since we still do have quite low defensive capabilities currently. We don't even have a full good set of armor. We're still mixing and matching. Anyways, here I surprisingly got to build something cool looking. Architect, good. I was looking for some blocks to build with. I just went with stone bricks, building blocks. Let's see, stone, axe, and slab. This one can merge with different blocks, stone, slab, the blocks. Fun. Obsidian, iridescent. Okay, I buy a couple here to test them out. We'll see how they look. Stone slabs, grey brick, shingles, red brick. The red brick looks pretty good. Yeah, let's see how they look. We got stone brick, the red brick. Okay, it's not terrible. Iridescent, not too big a fan of. The slab, I really like how that looks. And then stone brick, ooh, this one has a nice smooth texture. You can see my mouse going up and down there. Like, ooh yeah, this is the best one. Okay. Or the red brick. So I might do an alternating style here. And okay, I was surprised by this, but I yap a lot in these. Mainly because I'm doing a voiceover, I'm not talking in-game. But I feel like the voiceover is better. Because if I were to talk 4 hours straight when all I'm doing is mining, I probably wouldn't enjoy that. And also this makes it easier for the editing process than talking in-game and also talking voiceover based. But yeah, making us a platform. Skip ahead to when we finish this. So while building this, I noticed something going on. In base area, the evil biome, the corruption over here, doesn't spread until hard mode. However, for some reason, it is awfully close to my base. In the left, you can partially see the platform, which I initially was gonna have it where it was. I placed it down over there. I also switched from the red brick to a different block. But based off the size of the portal, from the stellar glyph, which makes a portal, which you've seen at this moment, it was much too big. and it looked bad being underneath all the housing. So over here, I'm just breaking away some of the corruption, and then making a small divider so that it doesn't spread any closer to us. It'll also be good for hard mode when it starts to spread even faster. Luckily it doesn't spread as much underground, so as long as I go deep enough, it should be good. Luckily I have plenty of bombs. Love grapple hooks. I used to hate grapple hooks for some reason. I was like, ugh, why would I use that? I guess I was on mobile, so it wasn't as good. Though I do miss how mobile had auto-aim automatically. Like you can auto-target on enemies, yet computer doesn't, which makes sense. You have a keyboard and mouse to aim. Well, you don't use a keyboard to aim. But you have a mouse to aim, so why would you put auto-aim for the people who already have an advantage? Anyways, we just dig down this tunnel a bit, use our bombs. Wish I had dynamite, that would have been way more efficient. But I'm still kind of poor. I don't got too much to my name yet. But this Kantaku Katana, pretty good. It's just ranged weapon, besides my magic staff. Not as much damage, but it's good good usability. Like for what it's worth. It's time for the stellar glyph. As you can see, I use marble and obsidian? I don't know. I like the contrast between dark and light, but there's the stellar glyph. Very cool looking. The portals, very detailed. And pretty out the ordinary for a base server, but I like how it looks. It's very impressive looking. Why do I stand here for so long? I'm probably checking my phone. Terrible me. Why would I do that? Yeah, no. But yeah. Also, I might have skipped over it earlier. On the storage ones, on the actual storage, for the magic storage, they have these upgrades. I got the Crimtane upgrades. Pretty much you right click on the storage and you can improve the tier. As you can see, I have 280 items of storage, which is, I think I had 120 before. I didn't show it because it was a short thing, but pretty useful magic storage. You can get like Crimtane to Hellstone to Hollowed to blue Chlorophyte for some reason. I don't know why it's blue. And then Luminite after that. And then you can even do Calamity and get like Uruk and Tarragon. Probably just Uruk though. But it's pretty, I think Shadow Bars too. Shadow something. But I don't know why you need that much storage. Like, Hollowed is already quite a lot. And like, why get a second upgrade? Which is very expensive when you can just get more. Which is kind of cheap, because by then, I hope you have a lot of silver. Or tungsten. Because it's kind of expensive. I didn't realize you could use tungsten to make them. I've been using silver to make them in my other world. Where I was doing a Calamity one. And I was like, where is the silver? And I kept mining silt and extractinating it. And it took so long to get any silver. But then I'm like, this world I'm like, wait, I can just use tungsten because they're equivalent. Anyways, can't go to this second stellar. Yes, this is pretty cool. They actually have a game. It is currently on wishlist, but it is pretty interesting. It's like a roguelike shooter. Not a roguelike shooter. It's a roguelike game, which is pretty cool. And it has like the two characters. I believe it was based off the mod they made. They made the mod first, and then they added that. But pretty much, they just have some cool stuff from this mod leading outwards, which makes sense because it's like a galaxy thing. So there's a lot of like references to different things. So like they expand outwards to the rest of the galaxy. It's pretty cool. I was just checking out the game on my phone. That's why there's a big pause here. But yeah, now we can go to some of the other planets, like Tucana. Well, no, we can't. That needs level 2. This needs level 2, I believe. Tucana, Dreaming City. Dreaming City's pretty cool. Altar Plains. Attila, I believe. Kylos, I believe. Mining Station, Eros I can go to. And Leela. Question mark. Cygnus Asteroid Field. Yeah, Cygnus Asteroid Field. So only 2 for the time being. Mining Planet, here we go. Very cool, very dark place. Low grav, which is nice. Still can't break anything, which not my favorite. I wish I could like break stuff but come back and it'd be unbroken. But I guess they needed to keep the something about it. Yeah, these two debuffs that let me limit stuff. Oh, rather Discord. So they like limit where you can go, kind of. Just normal movement. Normal traversal of land. Can't break anything. There's the Stardust creatures. Not as strong as the Lunar Pillars, luckily. Otherwise, I'd be dead instantly. It one-shot me. No mounts either, which is a little annoying, but I guess, like, so you can't escape. But you don't even need mounts to escape. Just have this NPC here. He's just a lore guy. He appears on the planets every now and then. It's kind of annoying because Stardust things still attacking me. A human and a familiar. Familiar. All the way out in deep space. He's space cowboy, not space cowboy. Yeah, he died. Tragic. Well, no, he didn't die. He left. Totally. I'll just let y'all read this because I don't want to read this again. Anyways, more lore, just background lore. I don't think it comes too much into play. Worst spot for that ought to be. Anyways, we go to explore this area. I'll just go till we find the first thing of importance and then head back to our regularly scheduled program. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking like a TV announcer. We have crates. Pretty cool design. Like each planet has its own like theme to it. This one's like a mining colony, as it said it was. Which you'd think you'd find ores here. However, yeah, I don't know why I said however. You don't find ores here. The enemies don't really drop much either. It's just those stellar guys and then some gray slimes. Because they blend in with the environment. Sadly.
I feel like something else needs your attention right now.
Mining Station Ares. Just checking like what they have here. Stellar cores, that's what. Stellar cores are useful. Some weapons need it, some crafts need it. I believe the next stellar glyph level needs it. Here are the chest. I don't know which chest. Oh, they have a pinky. Ooh, money. Love money. Stellar cores, they have like 1 to 2. Each time you leave and rejoin, not rejoin, each time you leave and come back to a planet, the stellar cores in the chest reset, and some of the other planets might have other stuff, like weapon memories, which we'll touch on later. Much later, because I don't do anything with that for a while. But they have stellar cores, weapon memories, and other stuff. And yeah, I think each planet has stellar cores. This planet has just 4 stellar cores, this one has quite a lot. And yeah, let's skip to when we get to the next planet. Onward to the next planet, Cygnus Asteroid Field. This place is very cool looking. I very much like the blocks they use and the colors overall are very pretty here. It's still dark as before, which I guess makes sense. We are in the middle of space. Which, okay, this is really annoying. This ore, why can't I mine it? I know why I can't mine it, but still. This place is cool. I like the design with everything. It's all like, it's straight up asteroids, which makes sense. I don't know how I'm reading in space. Must be some galactic interference. Chest here, a bit different looking. I like how they look. They're interesting. More stellar prisms. Here, this place. It's pretty much the same thing. This is just chest. Easier to find chest. More open. But yeah, not much to see here. And I wanted to say, for the video, I did not think how are we 29 minutes in? I feel like we haven't done anything yet. I've just been yapping, actually. I hope to have these guys here, but dangerous. Reminds me of like wyverns or the giant worms. Some more health to them. Star grades. I believe they also drop a stellar prisms and a lower chance, but they also drop money. Which I guess kinda need money to do stuff in this game. Anyways, let's head back to Earth. And we're back once again. Currently fighting the Eye Cthulhu again. We got some new stuff going for us. Full jungle armor, which increases our magic damage and mana by a lot. Took some potions. And it is time for some fun. And probably the last thing we'll do in this episode before I start working on the second episode. But third episode. I'm probably going to do this in multiple parts because I do, maybe 2 parts would be fine because I don't think I do too much in the next part of this recording. However, it's time to finally fight the vagrant space and time again. This guy, vocal assault, as we've seen it before. I should make my arena longer. Walk over, dodge, just get down. So far, doing pretty decent damage. The stall form, still getting okay at dodging it. Not the best yet. The Demi Protokia just gotta dodge out the way. Nice. And with Starfall, pretty simple. Star Sundering, the cool looking attack. So far, he's low. 2/3 helped already. Luckily, these guys don't have, well, this guy doesn't have phases. Mia Sharon, light work. I get super close to use my Blood Butcher. But yeah, very cool fight. Because there's more so dodging specific types of attacks, and you can see them, so you can actually like learn how to dodge them better. And well, since they're not consumable, the summon material, you can just fight them over and over. I do a new strategy here for this. Well, not yet. But pretty much the sides teleport you, so. Okay. Yeah, so I teleported there at the end. I don't know why I didn't do it. Maybe I do it when I refight him. But anyways, he is dead. He's dead. I don't know why his health bar goes full. But he's dead. He's kneeling on the floor. And you have beaten the vagrant of space and time. Woo! Special disc begins to resonate. Let's see what we got. We got some enigmatic dust, stellar remnants. Both of those can be used to craft some small stuff. Not too important. Ooh, suspicious looking eyes. Oh, I got so many. Anyways, let's see what we do next. How did that zombie get there? You know what? He just appeared out of nowhere. The blue. I don't know why I said the blue like that. The blue. More mana crystals, because we're still not max mana somehow. And mana dust. Stellar remnants used to craft. Stellar prisms. Got some more dust. We got some cool vanity items. Okay. Like that. Let's see how it looks. Okay. I don't really like how the accessories look with this. Like, why are my hands green? Like, I know it's green, but like, doesn't look good. Not too big a fan of this. I like this side, whether to wear it or not. I decide to wear it, and yeah. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this earlier. I'm trying to do this one mainly using the weapons they add. I don't have many of them yet. As you can see, I'm still using a flint staff. But later on, I'm going to try focusing on just the weapons they give us. I'm getting new. I think I already had that accessory. Just choosing like which ones I want to keep and whatnot. We got the Quad Hunter helmet, a vanity helmet. Then we got that one item which I still haven't looked at. Why aren't you looking at it? Okay. What's the weapons? Shepherds. Okay, so this one teleports all. Okay, so it's a multiplayer item. Teleports everyone to me and gives invincibility, which is good if I was playing multiplayer, which I'm not, as well you can tell. But Stellar Remnant. Perseus. Ooh, who is this guy? So it's the guy we just fought. My sisters. Sisters, you say? It's the brother. I remember they talking about this in a previous dialogue. He explains Starbearer and Tandem, there exist Starfarers to aid them, so there's more Starfarers and more Starbearers besides us. As the envoys, the best connectors, the first Starfarers nominee was unfitting. This is the first Starbearer. What I know, they seem to have lost their minds and morale. Okay, so the first Starbearer is crazy. They boom the galaxy as a threat, so they're pure evil now. Destruction is very real. You have little chance. The best in them have a light India, doesn't know, but Abaddon. Continue. Okay, so Perseus is trying to track down the first soul bearer, and he wants us to go stronger so we can help him in that. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, Stellar Nova. Ooh, Stellar Nova. This is really cool. It's not okay. I won't say much. It's not bad or good. It's okay. It's a good addition to our arsenal. Stellar Nova energy, as you can see in the top right, we have the ball. It's kind of hidden. I fixed that later. Did my hair just? I don't know if the hair will change color or not. Shepherd. Oh, that's a multiplayer thing. Anyways, here I just go and try to fix that bar thing. I also get my controls set up. XC, V, and B. Okay, here. Let me go to the part where I just start using the Stellar Nova. Short description for the Terraria Stars. Seems like an ultimate ability. Reminds me of the sword that he was using, the Demi for the Terraria. So maybe a stronger version of that. Another thing I forgot to talk about is we unlocked the new essence. And with that, new weapon. Quick spin 2-step. It's a movement based item. It's a yo-yo. Very fun. I used to love yo-yos. I used to do a yo-yo build. Until I started doing just swords, because swords were kind of better. But it's pretty decent yo-yo. Pretty good damage for the sword. Okay, maybe I didn't fix the bar. I don't know why I didn't fix that bar. Anyways, as I kill enemies, it goes up. And if I don't kill them in a quick enough succession, it starts to go down a little. I wish I already done this before. Like, before I got the trick spin. 0. Oh, it's all the way on the left. That is miserable. That is so bad. Why would I do that? I guess I didn't know, but you know. 0.7, 0.8? I can't read that. Oh, that's at a pretty good spot. Visible, not covered up by anything. Anyways, got the trick spin. I don't know why I'm killing all these moths or flies, I guess. I don't have a dummy to test my damage, or DPS meter for that matter. But this weapon is pretty cool. It's a good melee weapon. It does summon damage and some attack damage. So it gives me swiftness when I hit something, so I move faster. And then I have 2 other things. I can right click with it, and I can use my weapon key with this. So weapon action key to sling it forward, travel a short distance, press it again. To launch yourself. Ooh, that should be good for movement. Ooh, okay, that is really good. So it has a radius around it, which I believe, as long as I stay in that radius, I can launch myself towards it. It also gives me... I can't read that. It gives me something where my next hit does double damage. And then right click prepares the killing bear. Which, well, I don't have the dummy, so I can't test it. What it does is it does follow-up attacks. It does more damage, and it does follow-up attacks that can attack and also give me the thing that my next attack is double damage. I believe, yeah, it does follow-up attacks, and it gives you kickstart. That's what it's called. Which makes my attacks do more damage. So pretty much the longer I use this in bear mode, I can do that, and then it has good movement with it. Dummy. Hay's neat. It's the only ever use of it is kind of dummies. I've never seen it used in anything else. You just mine grass with some perfect timing. Anyways, we'll show off this weapon and then cut this video off. Pretty small video. Only one boss today, but hey, first modded boss. Got 2 modded weapons. Went to some planets. Pretty cool. We got the stellar glyph down. Built some stuff. Let's put them out of course, some more stuff I don't really need. Cool. Blood Butcher, don't need. But yeah, Jungle Armor is really good. I also... No man. Dummy. Where do you put him? Okay, let's see how this does. Pretty good damage, fast attacking, it kinda goes away after a couple of hits. Decent range, not pretty decent for yo-yo. Around like 16, 17 for hits. The bear, oh, you saw the killing bear there. More damage, pretty decent. And then the range thing, which using it for kickstart, I guess you could, because there's only 1 hit that does double damage. So it does this if you hit them 2 times instead of once. But the real boon of this is the movement. it has some good movement, which I hope I show. As you can see, it launches you upwards, and if you're wanting, and then you use it, it takes you pretty far. I'll use it more later on. You'll probably just see me. I'll find a clip of me using it to its full potential. It is very nice, especially later in the game. I won't tell you how far I'm in the game. What? Oh wait, I thought it was a weird glitch or something, but no, it's just throwing the yellow forward. It's pretty neat though. It's not bad. I can pull it like once or twice before it actually goes away. Yeah, look, that is some insane movement tech. Be great for bosses. Just moving on the world though is really what it's good at. I can kind of fly with it if I like time it right, and like if I'm running and then yeah, right here it goes really good when you're on the ground. Like look at that movement. Maybe that wasn't the best one, but it's better if you do it like not too like a 30-degree angle from the ground. Upwards isn't as good, but we can get a better shot here. Yeah, there. Like, look how far I went. It takes momentum. Great. Later on, when you see the speed meter, it makes you reach like 80 miles per hour or meters per hour. It's probably miles per hour. I don't know why it's miles per hour. It's again ones in meters. Pretty good. Really good movement, and like it'd be great for bosses. But yeah, I feel like we covered a good bit of quantity in this episode. We're gonna stop mid-game because I didn't actually end it when I was doing it. I just kept playing. It's really fun just playing and not having to record. Well, no, I'm recording the gameplay itself, but I'm not actually recording myself talking. I'm trying to see if my friends would call me. None of them were free at the time, but it's kind of no, it's fun. I love playing Terraria, so. Anyways, I say we cut this episode off here, and I'll start recording editing that next episode. See you next time, and I hope you enjoyed.